Since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
Daniel Carlson kicking off for Las Vegas.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Vegas. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down. Third and long for Rodgers. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Rodgers on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On second down, Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Vegas. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Smith. He's got the tight end there. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Smith to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
In motion is Myers. Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's hard. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's Warren. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Geno to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. A 1st down throw for Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. This is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Smith. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half.
Steelers 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Geno. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Smith. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Smith to throw on first down. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and a yard. In motion is Myers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. On 2nd down, Smith hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and fourth down's coming up. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Rodgers. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Now Rodgers. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Rough sequence over these last couple of plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And how to make matters worse, you've got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long for Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He was looking for George Pickens there, and now it's fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. Third down, 3 to go. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to third and 3. Now, Geno. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one grabbed by Austin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run out of the gun with Warren. And this will be good enough for a first down. Tackle made up near the 23.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First down for Aaron. They drop this down to Warren. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game.